Welcome to the Small Business Office Showcase, where daily we provide you a quick tour of a government agency's small business portal or something similar from a large prime. We understand that as a small business, time and resources are limited. We hope by quickly summarizing this information, we save you time and perhaps put you one step closer to your next contract. In this episode, we're going to focus on Verizon communication. To make it easier for you to quickly do your own research, the links we discuss will be in the description below. In each episode, we're targeting 6 pieces of information we think are most valuable to you. Does this organization have a small business portal? Does this organization list out events it hosts or attends so you can plan well in advance? Is there a forecast for the next 12 to 24 months that will help you identify opportunities? Does this agency provide a list of current primes that have an obligation to subcontract to small businesses? Is there any special registration required for this organization? And then finally, is there a list of people available that you can reach out to for help or to get questions answered? You can already see the basic results on this slide, but let's take a quick tour. The first thing we're going to do is take a look at their site. And as we switch over, I will tell you as I'm on this page that Verizon Communication is the best I have seen for small business support. What Verizon Communication does for us small businesses is amazing. When you look at this homepage, it provides just a wealth of information for you to learn about them, learn about doing business, register, reach out and contact people, etc. So I would highly encourage you to come here, spend 2-3 hours, and really get immersed into Verizon. It'll be time well spent. Let's go ahead and move on and see what events they have. That's the next one. So here they list their events, as you can see. And they've got February and March out there, so they look like they're running 60-day calendar out, which is awesome. And then I appreciate how they're at different locations around the country. That way you don't have to live in D.C. to attend the events. Let's go ahead and go back to our title slide here. Forecasting, I didn't see anything found. And that's kind of normal for a commercial company. They're not going to list out what opportunities they're chasing. Subcontracting and registration, I'm going to come back to those in a second because they work together and there's a lot of information I'm going to go through this time with you. But contacts, let's go ahead and look at contacts next. That is this next slide or tab here. And Verizon provides this basic email. You can reach out to them, get your questions answered, and it's on a basic contact us. You'll see this page linked on every other page, so it's easy to find. But don't worry, that's not the only person you can reach out to. There's a lot more people you can reach out to. So let's get to the contract stuff. One of our biggest things with a prime like Verizon Communications is we want to know, can we subcontract with them? What opportunities do we have to subcontract with them? Verizon provides a link right across the top to contracts and then lists its 4 main ones, right? It lists out 4 of those main ones. And I'm going to walk you through these really quick. Actually, let me just open them up, each in a different tab. One more, and then one more. So these are pretty popular IDIQs or government-wide acquisition contracts. If you're not familiar with them, learn about IDIQs if you're not familiar with those, but certainly learn about these if you want to do business with Verizon Communication. So let's get started on the first one. I'm not trying to teach you about the vehicle. I'm trying to teach you about how much stuff is in here. They do a lot. You can see from the activity they have training available. The senior VP is very engaged. But as you start coming down, you see a lot more information in here. And each one of these, I'll just pause on something different. So here, I'm going to hit Contact Us. And you can speak with an EIS expert. And when you click on it, you might think it's a random email. But the reality is it's the entire program team. These are the people you can reach out to begin to try to build your relationship with them and see if there's ways for you to move forward. So it's excellent stuff. Some of these you'll see, like Ms. Cork here, she has multiple contacts, but the program office is different. A lot of good information in here, but these are key people you can reach out to. Same thing now when we go to networks. And if we scroll into that, you'll notice it's got a lot of different information available to you if you want to explore that. But if we just click on, I'm sorry, the page resets when I click on something, but I click on this, and now I can click on contacts here. And again, so you see a different set of program people, but you do see Ms. Cork there, for example, she's available on a lot of these. And some of this stuff is escalation. You want to choose really smartly who you're reaching out to and why. And so you're not spamming them, but I am excited that this information is available for you. If you come into the GSA Connections 2 and start looking around here, one of the things I really liked about this is you can figure out what your expertise is, professional services or mobility, et cetera, and you can learn about it. You can begin to be prepared to have the conversation with Verizon Communication. And then right down here is just a little link that's basically hidden, but when you click on it, it provides information to the program manager, the contract manager for this contract. You can try to reach out to these people, try to develop a relationship with them. And then the last one I'm going to show you here is WITS. Same thing. As you come through, you can see different information as you go along. So here, let's see contract information over on the right. If you clicked on this, one of the things I like is you got subcontracting due diligence. And again, it just looks like a page with information, but if you actually take a look at it, it tells you if you're interested in becoming an authorized subcontractor, just fill this form out to get the process started. And in here, it's the stuff we're used to giving, right? I mean, it's all this information we've already filled out on SAM to get started as a business doing business with the federal government, and you can move forward on getting this stuff done. One last thing I wanted to show you, I got to go back and find it really quick on one of these. Here you go. So and little things just kind of pop up, right? We're looking at networks, and we had looked at some of the other ones, but right above networks is contract vehicles. And when you click on this, you get this huge list of vehicles that that Verizon Communication has. And you can do the same thing, begin to dig down into them, explore, and to learn about, learn the proper information so you can approach Verizon Communication as a smart subcontractor, and they'll be welcome to talking to you. So anyways, I hope you were excited as I was. I don't know if I said this at the beginning, but Verizon Communication gets my award for best small business support to those of us who are trying to subcontract with them. So I really appreciate what Verizon Communication has done here. That concludes the walkthrough. I hope you found the information helpful as you continue to grow your business. Please provide any comments below or reach out to me directly if you have any questions using my email that's in the description. If you found this information valuable, please share it on one of the social media platforms or just give it a thumbs up. I'm your host, Neil McDonald with SV MacPack. I thank you for joining me today and hope you'll join me again for more video tours.